In today's video, we're diving into the top 5 most expensive and most valuable United States Susan B. Anthony dollar coins, modern treasures that blend history, artistry, and impressive market value. These remarkable coins continue to captivate collectors with their unique designs, striking mint varieties, and surprising price tags. So sit back and get ready, because we're about to explore the rarest gems of the Susan B. Anthony dollar series and discover what makes them prized treasures in the world of numismatics. Let's get started. First up in the 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar stands out as a fascinating and increasingly admired piece in the world of American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, design, and enduring legacy. Although your specific coin may be in very dirty condition, collectors are especially drawn to this issue in high grades, where its smooth metallic sheen and sharply defined imagery display their full beauty. Even so, the 1980 SBA dollar continues to spark interest among coin lovers because it represents an era of remarkable transition in U.S. coinage. Its compelling reputation as a prized treasure stems from its rising demand in the market, its deeper historical backdrop, and its growing recognition among both beginner and experienced collectors. Minted at the Denver Mint during a time of evolving American currency needs, the 1980 Anthony dollar serves as a tangible connection to the late 20th century push towards smaller, more efficient coinage. By the time this coin was struck, the Susan B. Anthony series had already carved its place into national conversation, being the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real woman rather than an allegorical female figure. While not tied to a traditional commemorative theme, its creation echoes themes of equality, cultural progress, and the modernization of the U.S. Mint. Considering the political and economic climate of the early 1980s, this particular issue stands as a quiet but powerful reminder of America's shifting identity and the efforts to expand recognition of influential historical figures, especially women. The 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar showcases the iconic Frank Gasparo design that gives the series its unforgettable character. The obverse features a commanding portrait of Susan B. Anthony herself, framed by 11 stars and the inscription Liberty, a layout that conveys dignity, strength, and a sense of national pride. The reverse displays Gasparo's adaptation of the Apollo 11 lunar landing insignia, combining modern American achievement with traditional symbolic power. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 26.5 millimeters and carries the unmistakable D mint mark positioned neatly beside Anthony's portrait. High-grade examples exhibit crisp rim details, sharp feathering in the eagle's wings, and a reflective finish that elevates the coin's visual impact, factors that add significantly to its desirability. The 1980 SBA dollar does not compete with ultra-low mintage coins, but it becomes notably scarce in exceptional condition. Collectors particularly prize coins graded MS 66, MS 67, and above, as these levels sharply reduce the population and make such pieces difficult to locate. Certain die varieties, such as minor doubling or strong strike characteristics, can increase value even further. Since most surviving examples saw regular circulation, pristine specimens are surprisingly elusive. While your dirty piece would fall into a circulated category, the market's highest premiums firmly belong to coins preserved with extraordinary care, where clarity, strike quality, and surface preservation form the foundation of rarity. The 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar displays a stronger performance than many casual collectors would expect. For coins in outstanding condition or those displaying desirable varieties, plausible values range anywhere from $1,000 to as high as $8,000, depending on certification quality, population rarity, and overall eye appeal. Auction results have shown consistent interest in premium specimens, especially those verified by top grading services. Several factors contribute to these elevated prices: its meaningful place in U.S. history, its captivating design, its limited presence in high grades, and its unmistakable charm as a modern-era collectible. The appreciation trend has been steady, and many collectors view this coin as a solid long-term investment with room for continued growth. For collectors seeking to acquire or upgrade their 1980 Susan B. Anthony dollar, a few practical tips can make the journey more rewarding. Prioritize certified high-grade coins whenever possible, as these offer both authenticity and guaranteed condition quality. Study the known varieties and strike characteristics to better recognize standout pieces. Purchasing from respected dealers, reputable auction houses, or well-known online numismatic platforms can help ensure confidence and reliability throughout the buying process. Proper storage, such as encapsulation in protective slabs or high-quality holders, helps maintain luster and prevents damage. Finally, engaging with collector communities can provide valuable insight, shared experiences, and up-to-date market perspectives. The 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony Dollar presents a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and rarity, making it a compelling piece for any serious numismatist. Its appeal extends far beyond its face value, offering collectors a chance to own a small but powerful fragment of American heritage. Whether celebrated for its historical context, admired for its distinctive design, or sought after for its investment potential, this coin stands out as a prized collectible in today's numismatic landscape. For enthusiasts eager to deepen their appreciation of modern U.S. coinage, the 1980 DSBA dollar, especially in high-grade or rare variety form, remains a captivating and fulfilling addition to any collection. The 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony Dollar stands as a captivating modern-era collectible that continues to fascinate numismatists with its blend of historical meaning, distinctive artistry, and rising market appeal. Even when found in very dirty or heavily circulated condition today, the coin remains an important piece of the SBA series, but collectors primarily chase high-grade examples where the Denver Mint's sharp strike and clean details truly shine. Its growing reputation as a prized treasure stems from increased demand for well-preserved modern dollars and the renewed interest in America's transition-era coinage from the late 1970s and early 1980s. The 1980 D issue represents a significant moment in the evolution of U.S. currency. This coin offers a tangible connection to the historical effort to modernize the American monetary system and highlight the contributions of real historical figures, particularly Susan B. Anthony, an icon of civil rights and women's suffrage. Its place within the series reflects both the ambition and the challenges of introducing a small-sized dollar coin to the public, making each surviving specimen a small but meaningful snapshot of America's cultural and economic landscape in 1980. The coin's design is one of its most compelling features, with Frank Gasparo's bold portrait of Anthony on the obverse and the Apollo 11 lunar landing insignia on the reverse, symbolizing both social progress and national achievement. Although your coin may show heavy wear or dirt, collectors are especially drawn to high-grade examples where the D mint mark, sharply defined stars, and crisply engraved eagle all stand out brilliantly. In superb certified condition or with desirable strike characteristics, this coin can reach impressive values ranging from $1,000 to $8,000, driven by scarcity in top grades, visual appeal, and the growing market for modern numismatic treasures. The 1980 DSBA dollar offers an exciting opportunity to pursue a coin that blends history, artistry, and investment potential. The key is focusing on uncirculated or certified pieces, watching for strong strike varieties, and purchasing through reputable dealers or auction platforms. As more collectors revisit the series, the 1980 D continues to gain recognition as a rewarding and meaningful addition to any serious U.S. dollar collection, celebrated not just for its monetary value, but for the rich story it carries from America's past. Next up to in the 1979 S. Susan B. Anthony Dollar stands as one of the most captivating treasures in modern American numismatics, instantly drawing collectors with its rich historical ties, remarkable design, and enduring appeal. Among the various issues of the series, the 1979 S with the San Francisco Mint mark, especially in its most desirable varieties, has become a sought-after highlight for enthusiasts who appreciate both rarity and historical resonance. Even when found in very dirty or circulated condition, this coin retains a certain charm that fuels curiosity, but in its pristine, high-grade forms, it transforms into a prized collectible pursued with enthusiasm across the hobby. Its growing demand in today's market reflects not only its monetary worth, but also its cultural significance within U.S. coinage. To fully appreciate the value of the 1979 SSBA dollar, it's important to explore its historical roots. Released in 1979, it marked the debut of the Susan B. Anthony Dollar series, commemorating one of America's most influential suffrage leaders. The San Francisco Mint played a crucial role in striking proof and highly detailed business strike examples, making the S Mint mark a symbolic indicator of craftsmanship and quality. The introduction of this coin represented a major shift in U.S. currency, as it replaced the Eisenhower dollar and aimed to modernize the American monetary system. Its creation was also tied to broader cultural conversations about representation, equality, and the visibility of pioneering women in national history, giving it a deep historical weight that resonates with collectors today. One of the defining characteristics of the 1979 S. Susan B. Anthony dollar lies in its artistic and structural features. The obverse proudly displays a sharp, dignified portrait of Susan B. Anthony, sculpted with lifelike detail that honors her contribution to the American civil rights movement. Surrounding her are crisply defined stars and inscriptions, brought to life with exceptional clarity in proof and high-grade specimens. The reverse features the breathtaking Apollo 11 lunar module landing scene, echoing the famous Eisenhower dollar design and reinforcing a theme of American achievement. Composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, the coin measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter and carries a weight of 8.1 grams. The S Mint mark beneath Anthony's portrait adds further desirability, and notable varieties, such as the Type II Clear S, are celebrated for their striking sharpness and refined craftsmanship. The 1979 SSBA dollar to elite status is its rarity in high-grade examples and specific varieties. While the coin itself was produced in large numbers, only a small fraction survive today in superb condition with flawless surfaces and deeply mirrored finishes, particularly for the proof strikes. The Type II Mint mark variety is especially desirable due to its limited production and distinctively clearer, more refined mint mark shape. These factors combine to create an environment of high competition among collectors seeking examples with exceptional eye appeal. Although dirty or heavily circulated versions hold mainly sentimental value, the difficulty of locating well-preserved, sharply struck specimens adds to the mystique and rarity of this iconic issue. Market values for the finest 1979 S. Susan B. Anthony dollars have risen steadily as demand increases and collectors focus more intensely on modern U.S. rarities. High-grade proof Type II examples or business strikes in perfect certification levels can command anywhere from $1,000 to $8,000, depending on variety, grade, and demand at the time of sale. Prices climb significantly for coins with untouched surfaces, strong mirrors, deep cameo contrast, or exceptional registry appeal. Their blend of historical importance, artistic beauty, and rarity positions the 1979 SSBA dollar as a standout within the series, reinforcing its status as a meaningful and lucrative collectible. For collectors seeking to acquire one of these high-value pieces, careful attention and strategic thinking are essential. It's recommended to prioritize coins graded by reputable certification services, particularly those labeled with Type II designations and proof deep cameo attributes. Close inspection of the mint mark, overall sharpness, and surface preservation will help identify premium examples. Engaging with collector forums, attending coin shows, and purchasing from respected dealers or auction houses ensures authenticity and provides valuable insights into current market trends. Proper storage, such as protective capsules and climate-controlled conditions, will safeguard the coin's integrity and long-term desirability. In considering the broader appeal of the 1979 S. Susan B. Anthony dollar, it becomes clear why collectors view it as a remarkable blending of history, artistry, and rarity. Its connection to a pivotal figure in American civil rights, its representation of modernized U.S. coinage, and its distinctive varieties all contribute to its stature within the numismatic world. Whether pursued for investment potential or for the deep history it carries, the coin remains a rewarding acquisition that resonates with both seasoned collectors and enthusiastic newcomers. The 1979 S. Susan B. Anthony dollar stands as a tangible connection to America's past and a shining emblem of its numismatic evolution. Its enduring demand, rising value, and unique place in U.S. currency history make it a highly desirable treasure for any serious collection. Collectors who secure an exceptional example, especially a rare proof Type II, will not only hold a piece of American heritage, but also enjoy a coin that continues to grow in importance and appreciation across the numismatic landscape. The 1979 S. Susan B. Anthony Dollar continues to fascinate collectors because it represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of modern American coinage. Its introduction marked a bold attempt by the U.S. Mint to reimagine the dollar coin, making it smaller, more efficient, and more practical for circulation. Even though the coin failed to gain widespread public acceptance, its story has become a central part of its allure. This unique legacy enhances the desirability of high-grade examples, as collectors appreciate not only the coin itself, but the sweeping policy changes and cultural debates that surrounded its release. The 1979 S stands as a reminder of both innovation and adaptation within the nation's currency system. The 1979 SSBA dollar continues to perform exceptionally well in the collectible market, particularly with registry set builders who compete for the finest possible examples. As more collectors focus on modern coins with exceptional strike quality, the demand for superb 1979 S pieces, with crisp details, mirrored fields, and strong cameo definition, continues to rise. The competition surrounding the Type 2 variety is especially intense, as its scarcity in top grades creates a high-stakes environment where even a small improvement in condition can dramatically increase value. This dynamic, combined with increasing interest in modern U.S. series, helps fuel steady price appreciation. The 1979 S. Susan B. Anthony Dollar because it offers a meaningful way to engage with America's social transformation. Susan B. Anthony's presence on a circulating coin was groundbreaking, representing a milestone for female representation in national symbolism. This makes the 1979 S not just a monetary artifact, but a piece of cultural storytelling, one that celebrates perseverance, equality, and national progress. For many hobbyists, acquiring a perfect, sharply struck example feels like preserving a chapter of American history, a sentiment that deepens the emotional and historical connection to the piece. In the long run, the future appears highly promising for the most exceptional 1979 SSBA dollars. As collectors continue to appreciate the rarity of high-grade examples and the historical depth of the series, values are expected to remain strong and may continue climbing. Coins with flawless finishes, strong eye appeal, and desirable varieties hold especially bright prospects, ensuring their place as standout investments in the world of modern numismatics. For collectors seeking a coin that blends significance, artistry, and long-term value, the 1979 S. Susan B. Anthony Dollar remains a compelling and rewarding choice, one that continues to shine as a true numismatic treasure. Next up in the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony Dollar stands as one of the most fascinating and widely pursued modern U.S. coins, captivating numismatists with its distinctive place in American monetary history and its rising market demand. Even when discovered in very dirty or heavily circulated condition, this coin retains a mysterious charm that draws collectors in, reminding them of the countless hands it may have passed through. Yet it is the rare, high-grade, or unusual die varieties of the 1979 P issue that elevate it into the realm of prized treasures. As a foundational piece of the SBA series, collectors view it not merely as a dollar coin, but as a symbolic artifact that captures a bold moment in the evolution of American currency, making it a must-have for enthusiasts who appreciate coins that blend national heritage, artistry, and scarcity. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony Dollar holds extraordinary significance as the first small-sized dollar coin minted for general circulation in the United States, replacing the larger Eisenhower dollar. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin marked a nationwide effort to modernize U.S. coinage and honor one of America's most influential women's rights activists, Susan B. Anthony, whose leadership helped transform voting rights in the early 20th century. The launch of the SBA dollar in 1979 also coincided with shifting cultural attitudes, economic transitions, and changing public preferences toward lighter, more convenient currency. As such, the 1979 P issue stands not merely as a monetary tool, but as a tangible connection to the past, capturing both the optimism and the uncertainties of late 20th century America. The design of the 1979 P dollar is another element that contributes to its enduring appeal. On the obverse, the coin features a bold, commanding portrait of Susan B. Anthony, created by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, surrounded by 11 stars representing her unwavering advocacy for equality. The reverse pays tribute to American exploration with the iconic Apollo 11 lunar lander, adapted from the Eisenhower dollar, symbolizing the national pride of the space age. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter and carries the subtle yet important P mint mark, distinguishing it from San Francisco and Denver counterparts. Even in circulated or dirty condition, the coin's sharp angles, polygonal border, and distinct engraving lines give it a recognizable, almost futuristic appearance that continues to resonate with collectors who appreciate both aesthetic craftsmanship and symbolic storytelling. What elevates the 1979 P dollar into the realm of sought-after rarity is the presence of specific die varieties and production anomalies. Most famously the 1979 P wide rim, or near-date, variety, which displays a closer spacing between the rim and the date. This variety was produced in relatively small quantities at the Philadelphia Mint and remains significantly harder to find in high-grade, untouched condition. Collectors prioritize sharply struck, fully lustrous examples, which are exceptionally scarce due to heavy circulation and poor storage over the decades. Even coins found in very dirty or worn condition generate excitement because they may still turn out to be one of these elusive varieties. The challenge of discovering an uncirculated, sharply detailed 1979 P wide rim only increases its desirability, making it a formidable prize in modern numismatics. The 1979 PSBA dollar, especially the wide rim or high-grade early strike examples, has seen consistent appreciation due to its historical importance and variety scarcity. In certified high grades like MS-66 or MS-67, collectors have paid well into the $1,000 to $8,000 range, depending on the strength of the strike, the luster, and the presence of premium surface quality. Auction records and private sales continue to reflect upward interest, fueled by both experienced numismatists and newcomers drawn to modern varieties. While ordinary circulated examples rarely command high prices, exceptional specimens and rare varieties have proven to be extraordinary performers in the marketplace, especially as demand for modern U.S. numismatic treasures continues to expand. For collectors who aspire to pursue this iconic piece, a few key strategies can greatly enhance the experience. First, focus on coins that have been professionally certified by reputable grading services, ensuring authenticity and protecting against misidentified varieties. When examining raw coins, pay careful attention to the rim-to-date spacing, surface detail, and any unusual features that might indicate a special strike or variety. Purchase from reliable dealers, auction houses, or established collectors, and always compare pricing trends before buying. Once acquired, store the coin in a protective holder, preferably an airtight or certified slab, to prevent further wear, tarnish, or contamination. Participating in numismatic clubs or forums can also provide valuable insight, market updates, and access to knowledgeable collectors who share a passion for modern dollar coins that the 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar carries a deeper cultural resonance that strengthens its position in the collecting world. Its introduction marked a bold attempt to reimagine American currency by highlighting a figure whose influence fundamentally reshaped civil rights in the United States. This courageous design choice serves as a reminder of the nation's ongoing commitment to equality and progress, making the coin far more than simply a medium of exchange. Many collectors treasure the 1979 P issue for this very reason. It represents a powerful statement embedded in metal, one that bridges the nation's historical journey with its future aspirations. When viewed through that lens, even the humblest, dirtiest circulated example becomes a compact artifact of American ideals. The coin's enduring popularity is also tied to the excitement and unpredictability that surround its variety hunt, particularly the search for high-grade wide-rim examples. Collectors often describe the thrill of examining rolls, bags, or inherited coin jars with the hope of uncovering a near-mint specimen overlooked for decades. Its rarity in pristine condition transforms the process into a numismatic treasure hunt, with each discovery, no matter how minor, sparking enthusiasm and renewed interest. This sense of adventure has helped the 1979 PSBA dollar maintain a devoted following across generations, appealing both to seasoned collectors identifying subtle die characteristics and newcomers who simply appreciate the challenge of chasing a hidden gem. As time passes, the market for high-quality modern dollars continues to mature, and the 1979 P dollar remains at the forefront of this trend. Increasing awareness of its varieties and its place in American coinage history has encouraged more collectors to revisit the Susan B. Anthony series with fresh appreciation. Many experts predict steady long-term growth for premium examples, as the supply of top-graded coins is inherently limited and their demand steadily grows. Each auction cycle brings renewed attention to the series, showcasing how strongly the 1979 P issue performs when desirable qualities, sharp strike, clean surfaces, and notable variety align perfectly. For investors and collectors alike, the combination of rising interest and fixed rarity makes it a compelling modern collectible with real long-term potential. The 1979 P. Susan B. Anthony dollar stands as a shining testament to the beauty of modern numismatics, where historical meaning, artistic craftsmanship, and market-driven rarity converge into a single remarkable coin. Its story speaks not only to America's past, but to the evolving passions of collectors who value legacy, detail, and discovery. Whether found in a well-worn and dirty state or shining in high-grade brilliance, the coin's ability to inspire enthusiasm is undeniable. For anyone building a thoughtful, well-rounded collection, adding a strong example of the 1979 PSBA dollar, especially a certified wide-rim variety, offers both emotional fulfillment and practical investment value, ensuring its place as a cherished treasure for years to come. Next up in the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar stands as one of the most fascinating entries in modern American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of historical context, bold design, and enduring collector appeal. Even when found in very dirty or heavily worn condition, this coin still sparks curiosity because of its connection to a pivotal shift in U.S. coinage. Collectors regard the Denver minted variety as a prized treasure, especially when preserved in bright, high-grade form or when discovered with rare die characteristics. Its growing popularity has driven substantial interest in the market, elevating its status among those who appreciate meaningful, historically rooted collectibles. Minted in 1979, the coin emerged during a transformative moment in American currency, marking the first time a real woman, Susan B. Anthony, appeared on circulating U.S. coinage. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1979 D issue reflects the government's push to modernize the dollar denomination, replacing the bulky Eisenhower dollar with a smaller, more practical version. While the series ultimately struggled in circulation, its historical significance cannot be overstated. It captures the spirit of the late 20th century, the advancement of women's roles in society, and the ongoing evolution of U.S. currency. Holding one today serves as a tangible connection to that era and the bold shifts it represented. What makes the 1979 D issue even more enthralling is its unique and symbolic design. The obverse highlights a strong and finely detailed portrait of Susan B. Anthony, framed by stars and lettering that emphasize her legacy of justice and equality. The reverse, featuring the Apollo 11 lunar lander above the surface of the moon, pays tribute to one of America's most defining achievements. Struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, measuring 26.5 millimeters in diameter and weighing 8.1 grams, the coin carries a crisp D mint mark position just above Anthony's shoulder. In high-grade or proof-like examples, this design exhibits sharp lines and radiant luster, making it an iconic visual representation of American progress. The 1979 D dollar becomes notably rarer when collectors seek pristine examples. Coins that remain sharply struck, free of heavy wear, and rich in luster have become increasingly difficult to locate, especially given the series' widespread circulation. Dirty, circulated pieces are common, but specimens that survived in near mint or uncirculated condition stand out dramatically. Certain varieties, such as sharply defined strikes or subtle die characteristics, further increase desirability. This scarcity of premium examples drives the coin's appeal, making well-preserved pieces significantly more valuable. The market value for exceptional 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollars has continued trending upward, with standout examples achieving strong premiums. While ordinary circulated coins hold only modest value, highly graded uncirculated pieces or coins with exceptional eye appeal can command anywhere from $1,000 to $8,000, depending on grade, rarity, and demand. Factors such as luster, strike quality, and the presence of Denver-specific die traits all influence these upper-range results. The combination of design significance and the shrinking supply of untouched coins has ensured steady appreciation, particularly among advanced collectors. Prospective collectors who wish to add this Denver-minted highlight to their collection should prioritize certified coins from reputable grading services, as authentication and grading consistency are crucial when dealing with high-value modern dollars. When evaluating potential purchases, attention should be given to sharpness of detail, surface preservation, and the clarity of the D-Mint mark. Proper storage in airtight holders is essential, preventing the accumulation of dirt or oils that diminish condition. Engaging in collector forums, attending coin shows, and monitoring auction results all help build the knowledge needed to identify standout examples. The thrill of pursuing a high-grade 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar lies in the blend of challenge and historical depth. Each preserved coin represents not only a physical artifact, but a fragment of America's ongoing narrative of progress and innovation. The series may have had a short circulation life, yet its cultural and historical impact continues to resonate, making these dollars particularly meaningful to dedicated numismatists. As more collectors recognize their importance, superb examples become even more appreciated that the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar continues to intrigue collectors because of the subtle production differences that distinguish Denver coins from those struck at other mints. Denver's striking pressure, die preparation, and overall finish often produce a slightly different appearance, giving certain 1979 D pieces enhanced definition or greater brilliance. These nuances may seem minor to casual observers, but dedicated numismatists recognize them as traits that elevate the coin's desirability. This added layer of complexity encourages collectors to look deeper, making the hunt for truly exceptional examples an exciting challenge. Another aspect that strengthens the appeal of the 1979 D dollar is the expanding recognition it receives from modern collectors. As interest in late 20th century coinage continues rising, more enthusiasts are rediscovering the historical weight of the Susan B. Anthony series. Younger collectors, especially those who grew up seeing these coins occasionally appear in change, now view high-grade Denver-struck examples as nostalgic treasures. The result is a growing community of admirers who appreciate the coin not only for its rarity, but also for its representation of America's journey toward greater equality and technological achievement. In the realm of advanced collecting, investors often note the stability of value that premium 1979 D dollars have demonstrated over the years. While some modern issues fluctuate based on trends, the top-tier Anthony dollars have shown steady demand due to their limited availability and increasing recognition. Coins that combine exceptional luster with crisp details tend to secure consistent attention during auctions, reinforcing the idea that the finest examples are long-term staples in thoughtful numismatic portfolios. This continued reliability strengthens the coin's reputation as both a historical artifact and a smart acquisition. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar remains a coin that rewards both study and passion. Collectors who take the time to understand its varieties, appreciate its artistry, and seek out the highest quality examples often develop a deep connection to the series. Its mix of cultural symbolism, modern history, and collectible rarity ensures that it occupies a special place within U.S. coinage. As interest continues to grow, the Denver minted issue stands poised to remain one of the standout treasures of the entire series, offering lasting appeal for anyone captivated by the stories embedded in American money. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar shines as a compelling fusion of artistry, history, and modern rarity. Its connection to societal advancement, combined with the artistry of its design and the scarcity of exceptional examples, solidifies its place as a prized collectible. Whether admired for its symbolic significance or pursued for its investment potential, this coin stands as a rewarding addition to any collection. For numismatists worldwide, the 1979 D remains a timeless reminder of America's evolving story, one worth preserving, studying, and celebrating for generations. Next up to in the 1981 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar stands as one of the most fascinating and highly desirable pieces in the entire series, captivating collectors with its unique place in American numismatics and its undeniable historical charm. Though often overlooked in everyday circulation, this Denver-minted dollar has found renewed appreciation as a prized treasure among enthusiasts who recognize its scarcity and increasing market momentum. Even in very dirty or heavily worn condition, its legacy shines through, and when encountered in exceptional grades or rare varieties, it becomes an especially compelling pursuit for experienced collectors across the globe. The historical backdrop of the 1981 D issue adds significant depth to its desirability. Produced during the final year of the original Susan B. Anthony Dollar series, these coins were struck exclusively for collector sets rather than for general circulation, marking a pivotal turning point in the coin's short-lived run. Minted at the Denver Mint, one of the nation's most prolific and reliable coin-producing facilities, this dollar offers a tangible connection to the transitionary period between late 1970s coinage and the revived U.S. dollar designs of later decades. Its creation reflects America's effort to modernize currency while celebrating influential historical figures such as Susan B. Anthony, a prominent advocate for women's suffrage whose legacy still resonates today. Its design features are equally captivating, capturing both artistic precision and symbolic power. The obverse proudly displays Susan B. Anthony's portrait, framed by 11 stars and the familiar Liberty motto, giving the coin a distinctive aesthetic that sets it apart from other modern dollars. On the reverse, the majestic eagle landing on the moon, a tribute to the Apollo 11 mission, adds a patriotic dimension that enhances its visual appeal. The 1981 D Mint mark is sharply placed on the obverse near Anthony's shoulder, making it instantly recognizable for collectors who appreciate fine distinctions. Measuring 26.5 millimeters in diameter and composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, the coin exudes a solid, metallic presence that becomes especially striking in high-grade mint state conditions. Rarity plays a central role in elevating the 1981 D Susan B. Anthony dollar into the upper tier of collectible modern U.S. coins. Because the $1,981 were issued only in collector sets, far fewer were released compared to the heavy mintages of 1979 and 1980. As a result, finding pieces in pristine condition, especially those still bearing their original mint luster, is a genuine challenge. While dirty or circulated examples appear from broken sets, true uncirculated specimens remain notably scarce, and certain varieties or exceptionally sharp strikes can command substantial attention. This scarcity has made top-grade coins not only desirable, but also increasingly competitive among dedicated numismatists. The 1981 D can reach impressive heights, particularly when preserved in gem mint state or certified by reputable grading services. Depending on condition, strike quality, and rarity, particularly MS-67 or higher examples, the value can range anywhere from $1,000 to as much as $8,000 for top-tier specimens. Auction results underscore the coin's steady appreciation, with collectors willing to pay a premium for those exceedingly rare, beautifully preserved pieces that showcase exceptional detail and original mint brilliance. Its historical importance, combined with the scarcity of premium grades, continues to drive strong market demand year after year. For collectors seeking to add this remarkable coin to their portfolios, careful examination and informed decision-making are essential. Prioritizing certified examples from trusted grading services like PeaceGS or NGC ensures authenticity and condition accuracy, two factors that significantly influence long-term value. Inspecting for strike sharpness, surface quality, and clarity of details, especially around the eagle's wings and Anthony's portrait, can help buyers distinguish truly exceptional coins. Storage in airtight, inert holders is crucial, as this prevents further tarnishing or surface damage and preserves the coin's desirability over time. Engaging with reputable dealers, attending coin shows, and exploring well-established auction houses can provide invaluable insight into the ever-changing market landscape surrounding the 1981 D issue. Collectors who stay connected to numismatic communities benefit from shared expertise, early access to premium offerings, and a clearer understanding of shifting value trends. With careful research and consistent vigilance, enthusiasts can significantly enhance both their collections and their appreciation of this historically meaningful dollar. The 1981 D Susan B. Anthony dollar is a captivating piece of American numismatic history, drawing attention from collectors worldwide due to its rarity and historical significance. Struck at the Denver Mint during the final year of the original Susan B. Anthony dollar series, this coin serves as a tangible reminder of the United States' ongoing efforts to modernize its coinage while honoring prominent figures from its past. Even in very dirty or circulated condition, the coin holds a certain mystique that appeals to enthusiasts who appreciate its role in the nation's monetary story. The 1981 D issue is particularly significant because it was minted primarily for collector sets rather than general circulation, making it considerably scarcer than its predecessors from 1979 and 1980. The coin commemorates Susan B. Anthony, a pioneer of women's suffrage, while also reflecting the era's fascination with space exploration through its reverse design, a soaring eagle landing on the moon, echoing the Apollo 11 mission. This dual symbolism of social progress and technological achievement adds layers of interest that make the coin a prized piece of cultural heritage. The 1981 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is notable for its distinctive design and quality craftsmanship. The obverse features a finely detailed portrait of Susan B. Anthony, surrounded by stars and the Liberty inscription, while the reverse showcases the iconic eagle landing on the moon with meticulous precision. The Denver Mint mark, D, is clearly struck near Anthony's shoulder, a key identifier for collectors. At 26.5 millimeters in diameter and composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, the coin has a solid feel, and despite a very dirty surface, its design elements remain distinguishable, highlighting the artistry that makes it so visually appealing. Rarity significantly drives the 1981 DS appeal. Because it was issued only in collector sets and in limited quantities, clean, uncirculated examples are hard to find. Even worn or heavily circulated coins, while less valuable, are sought after by collectors who aim to complete sets or acquire historical examples. For pristine specimens, especially those with exceptional strike quality, market values can range from $1,000 to $8,000, depending on the coin's condition and whether it exhibits any unique varieties. This steady market interest underscores the coin's enduring desirability. The 1981 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar offers both a rewarding challenge and a meaningful connection to history. Securing coins in certified high grades ensures authenticity and long-term value, while careful storage protects against further wear or environmental damage. Whether sought for investment purposes, the thrill of completing a series, or admiration of its artistic and historical qualities, this coin stands as a compelling addition to any collection, embodying the rich legacy and continuing fascination of American coinage. The 1981 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar stands as a remarkable fusion of history, artistry, and rarity, qualities that make it a prized treasure for collectors worldwide. Its limited mintage, distinctive design, and strong cultural significance have secured its place as one of the most desirable issues within the entire series. Whether pursued for investment, admiration, or the joy of collecting, this coin offers a deeply rewarding experience and remains an enduring symbol of numismatic excellence. For those who appreciate coins that embody a tangible connection to the past, the 1981 D is unquestionably a standout collectible worthy of pursuit.